Hey everybody, it's Rob, Kentucky CBD Pharmacy. A few of you reached out, said you sound or think I sound a little upset at what's going on. And guys, I'll tell you, I'm not upset. It sucks because I know what you are losing and I know how it's going. But I'll tell you, it's not that I'm upset. I've expected this. I've got videos that's predicted this, so I'm not upset about that. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed at the way I've seen propaganda happen because I studied propaganda, cannabis propaganda to be very specific. And there's an art to it. And in 1937, they did exactly what they're doing today. They reached out to the communities, the elder generation, and the elder generation never likes the newer generation, how they're doing. We know that, and that's inevitable. It's going to be like that way through time, and it is again. So it's almost 100 years later and we're having the same thing. Propagandists are reaching out to the elder community that are rich in money and rich in votes and have more power generally, and telling them that this will help save the children, that cannabis is detrimental to children, all the old propaganda they used to have. But this one's even more impressive because, you know, guys, back then they had newspapers. They were spreading propaganda with newspapers and articles and at fairs. And today we have social media. I can speak to people on the other side of this planet live. We've got real-time information. And our rulers, our leaders, our representatives, however you want to say it, on state and federal levels, they've really done an impressive job at manipulating the media to not even tell you that we have cannabis available in Kentucky, that the cannabis that we have has been a proven antiviral that stops COVID and all emerging variants. That's a National Institute of Health study. It was conducted at Kentucky State University, 1 mile from my Capitol door. It was double confirmed at Oregon State University. So that's 2 American universities. They want American studies. That's what they got, and it proved that. And we got 1 day of news coverage. I've watched our media manipulate these stories. Just in Kentucky, for instance, we had 2 bills side by side at our Capitol. I had 8 national news agencies recording me in the rotunda for a constitutional amendment that would allow Kentuckians to vote on cannabis decriminalization for themselves. And then I watched our media solely focus on the fact that Governor Beshear supports medical marijuana as our legislators create the most restrictive cannabis bill in the United States. And keep in mind, I was a medical cannabis activist for a long time, and I stood next to many, many great people. And the bill that was passed for our medical was not the bill that was made by these activists or the ones that Kentuckians heard about for years. This is a bill they made up to pass so you didn't get to vote on cannabis decriminalization. It's that simple. They've took your hemp vapes and added a tobacco tax to that without telling you. They've took your hemp beverages and added an alcohol tax to that and put them only in liquor stores. I personally apologize for everybody who has quit drinking alcohol because of hemp products, but now are forced to go into an alcohol establishment to buy hemp products. Be strong. I understand it. It's a daily choice. Anyway, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how our media and our representatives have ignored the fact that CBD is such a powerful antiviral and anti-inflammatory, kept focused solely on THC and the little bit that gets you high, and used that to propagandize this plant again. It is beyond amazing to me to watch all this happen, and even my own activists, the activists that have watched me stood and fight for cannabis all these years, they'll sit there and argue with me. That hemp-derived stuff, it's just 3%. Learn the math. I post the stories. I post the science. I show you how to figure this out, but don't argue with the people that have been fighting for you this whole time. That's the bottom line on that. They're still fighting for you, but you're fighting them while they're fighting. It doesn't even make sense, y'all. Anyway, I digress. Look, we've got to understand what's happening. I'm impressed at it. I appreciate the people that reached out. I'm not upset. I knew it's happening. I hoped better for you, but I also expected more out of you. We've got some stuff coming up in November you'll really want to be involved in, because believe me when I say it, January comes, the hemp-derived THC that you have will be taken. It will be restricted, just like Alabama, just like Tennessee, and just like Texas. Mississippi blocked that ban because they stood up. Good job, Mississippi. Guys, this is a national conspiracy to get rid of the hemp industry so they can sell you back a recreational product or a medical product at 40 to 50% the price. It'll be a tax. It might be called something else as a regulation or a fee or something like that. But ladies and gentlemen, this plant grows in your yard. It's an antiviral. It could have saved millions of lives over the course of the last half decade, not counting the millions of lives it could have saved just with its anxiety, depression, and pain relief side. I'm just talking the COVID part. Y'all, it's that plain and simple. I say it. I'm buffered. Nobody's going to see this video. The fact you've seen this video means you've probably searched me or I'm on your follow list just because we know each other. And if that's the fact, it then becomes your responsibility to share this, because I'm telling you out loud, people that are not on my friends list or don't follow me will never see this video unless it is shared by somebody else. Chances are you didn't even make it to the end of this video, because most of my videos only get 20 seconds, but at least I can say I posted them. 20 seconds of views. That's usually what you got to get their attention in. Hope I had your attention, because I'm on 6 minutes and 53 seconds and I'm signing off now. Much love, Kentucky. There's a lot to do. Follow us for the end of this year.